How are you doing? I hope that you have a good day. Before, you have learned about some vocabularies about treasure, and now we are going to learn something new. We are going to learn about present perfect with for and since. This material is taken from Supermind 6, Unit 1. So, let's get started. What is the function? Here, we use present perfect with for and since to talk about action or stage which begin in the past and continue until the present. Kita menggunakan for ketika kita mengukur suatu durasi, suatu aksi, atau kejadian. Sedangkan untuk since, kita memberikan penjelasan tentang awal mula suatu kegiatan, peristiwa, atau kondisi. Hal itu mengacu pada sesuatu ketika hal itu dimulai. Here I give you the example. He has worked since 7 o'clock. I have played the violin for 6 years. Yang kedua, saya sudah belajar biola selama 6 tahun. Jadi, I learned to play 6 years ago and I still play it. Jadi, dia mulai belajar biola 6 tahun yang lalu, tetapi dia masih melakukannya sampai sekarang. So here, present perfect with since and for. Kejadian atau tindakan yang dimulai di masa lampau, tetapi masih sampai sekarang dilakukan. Here, how to make present perfect with for. He, she, it, followed by has, then followed by past participle plus for. For example, Beto has lived in Surabaya for 5 years. Because the subject is singular, so you have to use has. Then, the second example, I, we, you, or they, followed by have, followed by past participle, plus for. They have waited for their friends for 2 hours. So, if the subject is plural, you have to use have. An exception for I, of course. It is used to talk about a period of time. I will give you another example. I have worked here for 50 minutes. I have worked here for 5 hours. I have worked here for 10 days. I have worked here for about 6 weeks. I have worked here for almost 2 months. I have worked here for many years. Then, I have worked here for a long time. For is used for length of time. Jadi diingat ya, kalau for ini digunakan untuk mengukur suatu durasi, aksi, atau acara, atau kejadian. Ketika kita mengukur durasi, kita mengatakan beberapa lama hal tersebut berlangsung. And I will give you another example about present perfect with since. He, she, it, followed by has, followed by past participle, plus since. Sarah has learned math since she was 4 years old. So, if the subject is singular, you have to use has, then followed by verb 3, plus since. I, we, you, or they, followed by have. Then, past participle, past since. So, if the subject is plural, you have to use have. I have played the guitar since the beginning of this year. We use since to talk about a point in time. Jadi, since memberikan penjelasan tentang awal mula suatu kegiatan, peristiwa, ataupun kondisi. Hal itu mengacu pada suatu hal dimulai. Waktunya kapan? Here, I have worked here since noon. I have worked here since Wednesday. I have worked here since April. I have worked here since 2006. I have worked here since May 9, 2007. I have worked here since yesterday. I have worked here since last week. Since for specific point in time. Now let's practice together. Mary has been playing the piano since 3 hours or she was 6. What is your answer? Good. Mary has been playing the piano since she was 6. Next, Mary has been playing the piano for, yes, 3 hours. I have driven a taxi. What is your answer? For or since? Good. I have driven a taxi since 2006. My uncle has driven a taxi for 30 years. Now let's do some exercise. Since or for, but before that, I want you to take your book and a pencil with you. Please write down the questions and also your answer. I will give you the time later to answer the questions. Are you ready? Good. Harris has worked as a social worker, blah blah blah, 2000. Question number 2. We have lived in Bali, blah blah blah, a long time. Question number 3. Mike has written the magazine, blah blah blah, I met him. Question number 4. Are you sure you have not heard any noise, blah blah blah, many hours? The last question. Has she studied hard, blah blah blah, yesterday? Okay. Now, please think about your answers. So, the question number 1. What is your answer? Good. Since. Harris has worked as a social worker since 2000. What is your answer for number 2? Great. 4. We have lived in Bali for a long time. How about number 3? Mike has written the magazines since I met him. Good. How about number 4? What is your answer? Good. 4. Are you sure you have not heard any noise for many hours? How about number 5? What is your answer? Good. Since. Has she studied hard since yesterday? Good. So in here, you have to know the time, whether it's point on the specific time or it's a duration of a time. Okay, I think that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Stay at home. Stay safe. Goodbye.